Welcome everybody, this is Mike with Gaming Hobbyist. Throne of Eldraine just came out, and I've been saving up my gold and I was able to buy 69 packs. So I'm going to get started opening them up. Alright, we've got Wolf's Quarry, Youthful Knight, Bloodhaze Wolverine, Sporecap Spider, Fell the Pheasant, Witch's Oven, Shine Chaser, and the rare is Acclaimed Contender. When Acclaimed Contender enters the battlefield, if you control another knight, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a knight, aura, equipment, or legendary artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, we've got Ardenvale Paladin, Wildwood Tracker, Garen Brigg Squire, Seven Dwarves, Steelgaze Griffin. We've got an uncommon wild card, Oakhame Ranger, and the rare is Doom Foretold. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life, you draw a card, you gain 2 life, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, then you sacrifice Doom Foretold. Interesting. Alright, I think I like it. We've got Blow Your House Down, Witch's Cottage, Wishful Merfolk, Ogre Errant, a common wild card. The uncommons are Shepherd of the Flock, Hypnotic Sprite, and the rare, Folio of Fancies. It's an artifact. Players have no maximum hand size. Spend 2 and tap. Each player draws X cards. Spend 3. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into the graveyard. Okay. We've got Mistford River Turtle, Fortifying Provisions, Scorching Dragonfire, Vantress Paladin, Thrill of Possibility. The uncommons are Sire Conrad the Grim, Mad Ratter, and the rare, it's a mythic rare, the Cauldron of Eternity. It's a legendary artifact. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Holy cow, it's got a casting cost of 12. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. Spend 3 and tap, pay 2 life, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. We've got commons are Brimstone Trebuchet, Ogre Errant, Giant Skewer, Searing Barrage, Prized Griffin. We have an uncommon wild card. We've got Inquisitive Puppet, and the rare is Stolen by the Fae. 2 blue and X to cast. It's a sorcery. Return target creature with converted mana cost X to its owner's hand. You create X 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. Alright. We've got Rosethorn Acolyte, Rosethorn Halberd, Bartered Cow, Signpost Scarecrow, Fierce Witch Stalker. The uncommons is Frogify, Edgewell Innkeeper, and the rare is Clackbridge Troll. 5 casting cost for an 8/8 trample with haste. When Clackbridge Troll enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 3 0/1 white goat creature tokens. At the beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap Clackbridge Troll. You gain 3 life and you draw a card. Okay, we've got Hengewalker, Wolf's Quarry, Festive Funeral, Lochwain Paladin, Raging Redcap. The uncommons, we've got Sir Farron, the Hengehammer, and we've got Sir Eleonora, the Discerning. And the rare, we've got Black Lance Paragon. It's a 3/1 human knight with flash. When Black Lance Paragon enters the battlefield, target knight gains death touch and lifelink till end of turn. Next up, we've got Ardenvale Tactician, Outmuscle, Crystal Slipper, Rimrock Knight. We have a common wild card. Slaying Fire is the uncommon, and Claim the Firstborn. And the rare is a mythic rare, Ember Cleave. Legendary artifact equipment. It has flash. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. When Ember Cleave enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Next up, we've got Lash of Thorns, Queen of Ice, Brimstone Trebuchet, Silver Flame Squire, Memory Theft. The uncommons are Cauldron's Gift and Fireborn Knight. And the rare is Linden, the Steadfast Queen. It's a 3/3 with Vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Okay, we've got Garenbrig Paladin, 4 Bonding Fruit, Fling, Moonlit Scavengers, Garenbrig Carver, Sire Conrad the Grim, Loch Dragon, and the rare is Castle Garenbrig. It's a land. Castle Garenbrig enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest. Tap, add green. Spend 2 green and 2 colorless, and tap, add 6. 6 green. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures. Alright, we've got Mantle of Tides, Eye Collector, Brimstone Trebuchet, Malevolent Noble, Shining Armor, uncommon wild card, Giant Opportunity, and Folio of Fancies. It's an artifact. Players have no... Oh, I've read this one just very recently. Alright, moving on. The commons, we've got Barrow Witches, Ogre Errant, Fortifying Provisions, Prophet of the Peak, a common wild card, Loch Dragon, Skullknocker Ogre, and the rare, Return of the Wild Speaker. It's green and 4 colorless. It's an instant. Choose one. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. Or non-human creatures you control gain +3/+3 till end of turn. All right, we've got Gingerbread Cabin, Out Muscle, Weapon Rack, Scalding Cauldron, Wishful of Merfolk, Giant Opportunity, Overwhelmed Apprentice, and the rare Witch's Vengeance. So 3 to cast, sorcery. Creatures of the creature type of your choice gain -3/-3 till end of turn. Alright. Another Witch's Cottage, Ardenvale Paladin, True Love's Kiss, Signpost Scarecrow, Witching Well, Witch's Oven, Shine Chaser, and the rare is Murderous Rider. 3 to cast, 2/3 creature. It's also a, what do you call these? Story? Oh, adventure, right? The adventure is also 3 to cast, instant, destroy target creature or planeswalker. You lose 2 life. And the creature ability itself is lifelink. When Murderous Rider dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. Okay, next. Prophet of the Peak, Fairy Guidemother, Garden Brig Carver, Forever Young. We've got a common wild card, Sire Eleanor the Discerning, Sire Aelin the Lion's Claw, and the rare is Bone Crusher Giant. He's also an adventure card. The creature is 3 to cast. He's a 4/3 creature. Whenever Bone Crusher Giant becomes the target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Its adventure is 2 to cast. It's an instant. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. Alright, next. We've got Smitten Swordmaster, Brimstone Trebuchet, Unexplained Visions, Trapped in the Tower, Fairy Guidemother, an uncommon wild card, Covetous Urge, and the rare, ooh, it's a mythic rare wild card. Nice. Alright, next up. Unexplained Visions, So Tiny, Mantle of Tides, a Curious Pair, a common wild card. All That Glitters is the uncommon, and Righteousness. And the rare is Faebro Elder. It's a 0/0, 3 to cast, green and white, and a colorless. Has Vigilance. Faebro Elder gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. He also has tap for each color among permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. That's actually pretty nice. Alright. Barrow of Witches, Malevolent Noble, Golden Egg, Charmed Sleep, True Love's Kiss, Claim the Firstborn, Sage of the Falls, and the rare. It's a land, Castle Vandrus. Castle Vandrus enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island. It's got tap, add water, and then 2 blue and 2 colorless, tap, and scry 2. Next up, Didn't Say Please, Fell the Pheasant, 2 Inveil Treefolk, Charmed Sleep, Witching Well, Overwhelmed Apprentice, Inspiring Veteran. I thought they gave 4 of these for free already. I thought I already had 4 of these. Okay, I don't like that. They gave 4 of these for free. Alright. The rare is a Clackbridge Troll. It's 8/8. Oh, we got one of these already. I read this to you already. Let's move on. We have Charmed Sleep, Opt, Thrill of Possibility, Malevolent Noble, Forever Young, Ferocity of the Wilds, Glass Casket, and the rare is Castle of Embrith. It's a land. Castle of Embrith enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. Tap it to add red. Spend 2 red and a colorless tap. Creatures you control get +1/+0 till end of turn. Okay, next. The commons, we've got Fortifying Provisions, Ardenvale Tactician, Ginger Brute, Maraleaf Rider, Ardenvale Paladin. Uncommons are Trail of Crumbs, Turn into a pumpkin, and Clackbridge Troll again. It's my third. Commons, we got Foreboding Fruit, Mystic Sanctuary, Mantle of Tides, True Love's Kiss, a common wild card. We've got an uncommon wild card. We've got Venerable Knight, and the rare, Return of the Wild Speaker. Okay, we got this one already too. Okay. The commons, we got Maraleaf Rider, Garenbrig Carver, Rosethorn Halberd, Smitten Swordmaster, Didn't Say Please, Cauldron's Gift, Beanstalk Giant, and the rare is Castle Garenbrig. Again, I got one of these earlier. It's good to have 2. Alright, I am going to split this up into probably 3 separate videos, just so it's not too long. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll be opening them up some more real soon. This is Mike with Gaming Hobbyist.